If you're a snow bunny, ski runs are great fun. But if you're a mountain pygmy possum, they're not so good. Over the last decade, possum numbers at Mount Buller have been decimated.
This population has experienced one of the most rapid declines in genetic variation that's been recorded.
It's staggering, really. By 2006, it was estimated there was only about 30 individuals, and from that, they were mostly all females. There was very, very few males on the mountain.
In fact, there might have been just one male left. Now, if you think this is just another story about a little creature facing extinction because of unstoppable development, you're wrong. Scientists here are trialling a very different method for saving threatened species. In fact, it's never been done anywhere else in Australia. The traditional approach is to breed up threatened species in captivity, then release them into the wild. The new idea, called translocation, involves going to another mountain, Hotham, where there are similar, although not identical possums, and catching some of the males.
So bring some males from Mount Hotham and move them over to Mount Buller and see whether they could mate with the females on Mount Buller. And then we let natural selection take its course. You know, that's the whole process that we think works best.
A few months ago, the Hotham blokes were released here at Buller. The radio tracking tags they were fitted with certainly show they're hanging out with the Buller girls. But have any hybrid babies been made? The only way to find out is to lay some traps and catch some baby possums. Next morning, I joined some excited researchers to scour the mountain.
Got a possum, mate.
Yeah, that's something. I don't know what it is, though. Yeah, it's a possum.
Dean and I have snared one too. Will she come onto my hand? Hello. Oh, what a sweet thing. She's so light. Nimble little feet.
So what I'll do is I'll just have a quick look to see if it's got a pouch, and it does, so it's a female. She's got contracted mammary glands or stretched mammary glands, which suggests that she's probably had 4 young, and they've sort of recently become independent. So
OK, so maybe her 4 young are here somewhere. We might catch them.
Yeah, that's right. There could be 4 little ones running around. And there she goes, deep into the rocks and off to find some bogon moths.
Mountain pygmy possums don't live in trees. These rocks are home. Fields of boulders packed with bogon moths, the possum's main source of food. They eat up big in summer to get through the winter hibernation.
We know in the possum's case that they're really sensitive to temperature changes, and the reason why they live in the boulder field is that it provides the most static temperature across the year, so it's warm in winter and cool in summer.
And this is the problem at Buller. Boulder fields have been cleared to make ski fields. Ski runs crisscrossing the mountain break up the habitat because boulder-free areas are no-go zones for possums. The remedy has been these artificial boulder fields. The little possums happily scurry around deep beneath these rocks, but they're terrified of open areas like the ski field. So what they've done is built a tunnel of these rocks right underneath the ski field. The possums will crawl under that and pop out the other side. These tunnels reconnect the possum's habitat, therefore improving their breeding. Meanwhile, back at the traps, there's been success.
Hey, this one doesn't look like he's got an ear tag, Dean.
Yeah, it looks quite small, so look, I'd say this is probably a juvenile.
Fantastic.
There's a chance this is a Hotham Buller cross.
Most of the juveniles at this time of the year are weigh overall about 25 grams.
Yep.
All right, so we'll just wriggle in the right spot.
Let's get that DNA sample, get some hairs.
A little bit of this fur.
Enticingly, more juveniles were caught throughout the week. Now it's results time in the lab. A hair sample from every juvenile caught on the mountain has its DNA extracted. That will give away whether Dad was from Buller or Hotham. And the results were stunning.
Of the 16 juveniles that we collected, 8 of those were fathered by a male from Mount Hotham. We popped a bottle of champagne immediately afterwards. It was a fantastic result and totally unexpected that we'd get that, such a high rate of incorporation of the Mount Hotham genes.
It's great news for the possum's future at Mount Buller. And it's not just Buller possums that might be saved. Translocation could be a powerful new tool.
What we're doing here is really trying to establish a way forward for a lot of small mammals that are currently on the brink of extinction in Australia.
Then, our uniquely Australian species will be here for many generations to come.